Welcome back to Monday Watching. Nakhchivan news program in English is on air. As usual, in the course of our program, we'll have a glance at the most remarkable developments of the week. New mosque complex in Nakhchivan is under construction. The chairman of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, Mr. Vaisif Talibov, saw the ongoing construction works in the mosque complex. Along with this, autumn winter preparations were discussed over the last week. For more information, let's have a look. On September 5, the chairman of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, Mr. Vaisif Talibov, saw the ongoing construction works in the new mosque complex in Nakhchivan. He was informed that the complex of 6,400 square meters will also include an administrative building for the council under the Ghazi of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic and also a ceremony house. The mosque will be equipped with necessary ventilation, lighting and heating systems in 2 40-meter minarets and 15 of 12-meter domes. Works are nearly completed. Separate places for women's and men's worship and also supplication places in the mosque yard will be put into operation. Afterwards, the Supreme Majlis chairman gave relevant instructions on the quality of the done works within the mosque and also its facade, in particular compliance with engineering and technical requirements.
On September 7, a session on the fall and winter preparations 2019-20 and also the forthcoming tasks was held in Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic. The session also included speeches on autumn-winter preparation. The chairman of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, Mr. Vaisif Talibov, also made a speech on the mentioned theme and gave instructions to the relevant organizations and wished success to the session participants.
We continue our program with the social economic news blog. Last week, different materials on Nakhchivan were casted on a number of countries' press. A conference of the education workers was held, and also Nakhchivan's experience in the reconstruction of Kehriz was studied by the initiative of the United Nations.
A conference of education workers of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic was held on September 4. The conference was attended by heads of all educational institutions of the Autonomous Republic, employees of the Ministry of Education and advanced teachers. Speaking at the conference, Minister of Education Rehman Mammadov spoke about the progress made in the field of education and highlighted the shortcomings in the activities of educational institutions. There were discussions around the report and the decision was made. The film Education of Nakhchivan Development of Prospects prepared by Nakhchivan Television was demonstrated at the event. The conference continued its work with section meetings in cities and regions. Catherine Mario, the head of the Azerbaijan and France International Archaeological Expedition, was awarded by the decree of the chairman of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic for her efficient work in the field of archaeology in Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic. Chairman of the department, Academician Ismail Hajiev, presented the badge for services to Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic and wished some further success in her work. Catherine Mario thanked the Supreme Majlis chairman for the high appreciation of her work. The delegation of the International Organization for Migration visited the ancient land to study the experience gained in the construction of Kehriz in the Autonomous Republic. Teaching staff of Ganja Agrarian University and experts of the International Wing Center also participated in the study. The delegation benefited from the experience gained in restoring and studying Kehriz in Nakhchivan during 3 days. By the joint initiative of the Ministry of Agriculture and the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, the Amal Academy Summer School, which was held in Oghuz region as a part of the Agrarian Employment Project, was completed. The event, attended by 56 young people aged 18-35 from different regions of Azerbaijan, presented local products made in the Autonomous Republic and caused great interest. At the end of the summer school, all participants were given certificates and gifts. In the framework of the Seven Wonders of Azerbaijan project, the historical monuments of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic was also filmed. Voting of the Seven Wonders of Azerbaijan project is held on Yeddi.az website till October. Nakhchivan stage of the national scale competition and Caesar's Heritage, the first entertaining and ethnographic project in the national television space, was held. 4 teams of young people from different regions of the country will take part in the competition. The first stage of the competition was held in Baku, while the second stage was held in Nakhchivan's Clock Square, Heydar Aliyev Museum, Batabat Plain and Alinja Gala. The next issue of the Varia military patriotic program casted on Azerbaijan television is dedicated to Nakhchivan. The shooting team filmed in Mujas and units of the detached army till September 6. An article on Asabikaf was published on the Arab section of CNN on Arabic.cnn.com. Yasemin Hoca, the author of the article, tells about the story of the cave and the conditions created in the sanctuary.
An article entitled Azerbaijan's Forked Peak Hatsadagh and the reason why the mountain was called so was posted on the official website of NBN TV, one of the leading media organizations in Saudi Arabia. The article presents Hatsadagh as one of the main symbols of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic and a mysterious magical place.
An article on Nakhchivan was published in Zori Plus newspaper published in Perm, Russia. The article also includes photographs reflecting the history and modern development of the ancient land and annotations for each one. The author of the article is our compatriot Gadi Raskarov, who lives in Russia. Low-paid, deprived of parental care and disabled children were given school uniforms and school supplies on the occasion of September 15 Knowledge Day at the Ministry of Education of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic. Altogether, 370 pupils, including 44 who lost both of their parents, 284 children with disabilities, and 42 children from low-paid families were provided with uniforms and school supplies. For the purpose of expanding the implementation of digital payment services in Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic for 2019-22 and non-cash payments in the Amirchi village of Sharu region, Jahri village of Babek region, Yaija village of Julfa region, Hyderabad settlement of Sadarak region and also Gavrak settlement of Kangarli region, meetings were held with the owners. At the meeting, the work on digital payments and installation of POS terminals in the region was noted and booklets were distributed to the villagers. Sharu Region Office of the State Service for Mobilization and Conscription of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic had a training with military teachers who teach the subject of pre-conscription training of young people in secondary schools of the region. The event highlighted the progress made during the past school year. The shortcomings and the upcoming tasks for the next school year were discussed. Together with the Kengerli Region Executive Power, the State Insurance Agency of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic held an event on the organization of the insurance business in the region and the forthcoming tasks. It was noted that for the first 8 months of the current year, 3,297 insurance contracts were signed. At the event, relevant instructions were given to relevant agencies to further improve the efficiency of the insurance business. Nakhchivan Duzdaq and Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic 95 books got published at Ajami Publishing and Printing House. The book Nakhchivan Duzdaq, reflecting the way since its inauguration to the Duzdaq Physiotherapy Center, was published in accordance with the action plan approved by the decree of the Chairman of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic on 40th anniversary celebration of Duzdaq Physiotherapy Center. The book Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic 95 was prepared in connection with the implementation of the action plan dedicated to the 95th anniversary of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic. The monograph Tabriz Theatre and Bökhan Nakhchivansky was published by the head of the Department of Music and Theatre of the Institute of Arts, Language and Literature of Nakhchivan branch of Azerbaijan National Academy of Sciences, Doctor of Philosophy on Art, Associate Professor Ali Gahramanov. The monograph deals with the new historical facts about the Tabriz Theatre, the prominent actors and directors of this cultural center, and the creation and activities of theatre groups in Tabriz. Azerbaijan-France joint archaeological expedition started investigations in ancient settlements in Sra village of Babek region. The aim of the investigation is to study the interconnectedness of the Neolithic cultures, the continuity of life in ancient settlements, and the development of these cultures. In order to improve the quality of chess teaching and to check the professionalism of teachers in the Autonomous Republic, the test examinations of teachers teaching chess were held. 95 teachers have been registered to take part in the certification exams at the State Employee Commission's test center under the chairman of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic. 93 of them participated in the test and 58 teachers scored the appreciate passage score.
The National Intellectual Game Individual Khamsa was held among young state employees working in various departments, organizations and institutions of Julfa region. According to the results of the game, young state employee Ulvi Zeynalov occupied the first place, Abbas Mehmedov the second, and Elshad Razayev occupied the third places. Winners and distinguished participants were awarded with diplomas by the Department of Youth and Sports of Julfa region. The Ministry of Emergency Situations of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic organized a teaching methodical meeting with the leaders of 2nd, 5th and 6th grades of secondary schools of Shahbuz and Julfa regions. The aim of the meeting was to improve the quality of civil defense classes in the 2nd, 5th and 6th grades of secondary schools in preparation for the new academic year, to provide practical assistance to teachers and to improve their pedagogical skills in this area. Excursions to Agbulag Recreation Center, which is known for its mysterious beauty, continue. This time, pupils of secondary schools of Julfa and Kengerli regions had a rest in the center within the framework of the summer school. week, the Autonomous Republic hosts various cultural and sport events. Prominent composer's 60th anniversary was celebrated. Experts invited from Baku held relevant courses for the development of football in Nakhchivan. And also winners of the freestyle swimming challenge held among girls were identified. More in the Culture and Sport news blog. Let's have a glance. Nakhchivan State Philharmonic hosted an event on the 60th anniversary occasion of People's Artist Chingiz Akhundov. The Minister of Culture of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, Nata Vangadimova, congratulated him and presented a gift on behalf of the Chairman of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic. Friends of the conductor conveyed heartfelt congratulations on the anniversary occasion. On his part, People's Artist Chingiz Akhundov expressed his gratitude to the Supreme Majlis Chairman for the high appreciation of his work. The concert program was also organized at the event. The 30th anniversary of Nakhchivan State Puppet Theatre, named after Mehmet Taghi Sidgi, always attracted the attention of little audiences and presented interesting performances, was held. The collective began preparations for the theatre's anniversary and also new season these days. Excursions to museums by the employees of the central executive power bodies, as well as other organizations and institutions operating in the Autonomous Republic, continued. This time, collectives visited the museums and received information about valuable exhibits. AFA invited experienced trainers of D category to improve their football skills for teachers teaching physical education in secondary schools. The course was conducted by invited football experts from Baku, Jahangir Hasanzadeh and Ihlam Azizadeh. The course, attended by 26 teachers, lasted 2 days and participants were given certificates. The selection of the players for the international tournament and the elite training project was over. In the final, Araz Nakhchivan and Sharur teams competed in the decisive match, which ended in favor of Araz Nakhchivan with the score of 2-1. The winner team was presented with Super Cup. Volleyball tournament among the employees of the Agencies of Internal Affairs of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic started. 122 police officers from 14 city and region police departments challenged in the competition held at the sports community of the ministry. Distinguished teams in two-day competition were presented with diplomas and prizes. City Championship among girls on freestyle swimming was held at Nakhchivan Swimming Center. About 30 athletes participated in 3 age groups. At the end, diplomas were presented to the swimmers distinguished in 25 meters. Team Chess Championship started in Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic. School chess players of the Autonomous Republic took part in the championship held at Ordubat Region Chess School. At the end, the challenge held on round system, the winners will be awarded with diplomas and cups of the Chess Federation. Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic is said to be one of the ancient human settlements not only in Azerbaijan but all over the world. The monuments existing in our land once again prove the mentioned fact. Among those monuments, Gamigaya does worse to note. So today's video material is on the ancient Gamigaya which witnessed the history in Nakhchivan. Let's watch. Gamigaya, one of the ancient human settlements in the world, is located in Ordubat region in the northeast of Tivi and Nasirvaz villages at 3,500 meters above sea level. Following the decree of the Supreme Majlis Chairman of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic on the exploration of Gamigaya monument in Ordubat on April 26, 2001, Gamigaya petroglyphs were studied on a scientific basis and dozens of scientific articles and books were written on the subject. An international expedition to Gamigaya monument was organized in 2005, and archaeological monuments around Gamigaya were investigated and ethnographic, folklore and onomastic materials were collected. In 2013, Gamigaya Historical and Art Reserve and the building for the museum were commissioned. The museum, which has 2 subsidiary rooms and an exposition hall, contains more than 200 exhibits. Along with them, the museum exhibits rock paintings, various books on the research work in Gamigaya, newspapers, photographs, as well as materials of scientific symposiums on Nakhchivan history. Gamigaya petroglyphs provide a compelling illustration of the connection of Azerbaijani folklore to the Bronze Age, as well as the fact that our ethnogenesis is relevant. Gamigaya monument, which is of great importance to the historical ethnography and also archaeology of our people, is a collection of petroglyphs reflecting the religious, ideological, mythological and political views of the ancient people. These petroglyphs, as valuable historical and fine examples of art, will allow us to follow and learn the chronological sequence of the early stages of our history and culture. Dear television watchers, that was all for today. To be informed of the latest burning developments in the Autonomous Republic, keep following us. Hoping to be together next Monday at the same time. Goodbye.